Hello, Manny, Cockaflopoulos here again. Good morning, happy Sunday. I hope your Sunday started the right way. Spent the day yesterday at the beach again, the day before. Fucking hell. Becoming a bit of a beach bum. Soon me learning how to fucking surf. A great cut back there by Cockaflopoulos. I tried to surf once. I had one of those fucking surfing lessons out at Lawn where they start you on the sand and they lie you down on the fucking board there and they try and fucking teach you for like fucking 12 hours there how to get up from lying down onto your knees on the board. I'm gonna be fucked doing that there. I'm gonna fuck this there. Forget about it. I'll just watch those fucking surf videos and project into those. I gave up a bit too easily, I reckon. I'll go back and fucking give it a bit of a, just so I can stand up on the board. Because while I was in there, I'll always remember this, there was a young girl there, probably about 14 or 15 maybe at the most. I think she was there with her dad. And I happened, as I was in the water, thinking, fucking this fucking surfing, my like here. I glanced to my left. And right at the moment when I glanced to my left, that was right at the moment when she had stood up on the board for the first time. And the look in her eye, I'll always remember, just that fucking, I don't know, that ecstasy, that bliss, like she couldn't believe it. And her dad went, yeah, you know, that first time. So that stuck with me. So I was like, fucking, I want to fucking feel that now. I can't be fucking doing the thing, so I gotta work through that somehow. Maybe after I get the haircut, that'll fuck me up. I don't know, it's looking alright. I hope everyone's doing well. I said that already. Nice. The big fucking boxing matches on today. I don't know if people follow the boxing. I don't really follow it that much, like I'm not that much of an expert. But when there's the big fight or whatever, the big event, I love the build up to that, you know, to see who's gonna win, you know, whether it's fucking that or this one, you know, heavyweights usually because they're fucking huge or whatever, you know, they look larger than life. And most of the time they are. These two boxers are fucking, what, 6'7" and 6'9" respectively, somewhere around there. They're fucking huge, you know. We love to see people do things that we can't at their peak. I would love to see them sort of battle it out with each other. Love seeing sports people in their fucking peak form. So whenever I watch Messi play, I'm always team Messi there. Even if they're playing against, even if the team that he's in is playing against like a team that I follow, you know, if it was like fucking Argentina versus Greece in the World Cup final, I'll be torn at it. Because I think he's the greatest of all time. Now I want him to fucking win everything. Because of the joy he's given me and so many millions of people around the world with his fucking artistry. The guy's an artist, you know. So I love to watch people at their peak like that. I'm not so much. I mean, I want the underdogs to win. I want to see people sort of get up from, you know, overcome, you know, and transcend and become better than what they thought they were. That's one thing. I love seeing that. I also love seeing fucking people at their peak continuing to fucking dominate. Because it's one thing to get there, it's another thing to sustain that over a period of time. Or to lose and to come back again and go, no, I'm going to give another crack. I used to love watching Sampras play. Like he was a wog too, you know. But I used to love watching him dominate. I didn't want fucking underdogs. I wanted him to fucking win straight sets, show him his boss, go home. Same with Federer. You know, I understand the romance of, you know, the upset, the big upset. But fuck it out. It's like the we've got this thing these days called fucking underdog porn, I reckon. It's where we like to see people come. We like to fucking get the rush or the fucking ejaculation of someone coming out of nowhere and then having their big moment, because it's such a big fucking euphoric moment. I think we're becoming addicted to the euphoria of that. Just all a series of fucking climaxes, emotional climaxes that people pay money for to fucking see on TV. It's like The Voice, you know, that Idol, all these fucking shows where people have, you know, they go, so-and-so is a bricklayer during the day, or, you know, I've always wanted to be a singer, and, you know, they come out, they have their big moment, and then all of a sudden they're signed to a fucking contract and stuff, but they haven't done the hard yards now. They've probably lived hard in their life, you know, within themselves, going, fuck, man, I always wanted to do this or whatever. So they've probably gone through a lot of internal turmoil. That's one thing. But hitting the stage and playing in these shitty bars and working your craft or whatever, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing altogether. Other thing altogether, you know. We've got to this thing now where people think that they could skip all the hard work, and then just have the ejaculation and then take it from there. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't last. It's just the equivalent of someone giving you winning fucking lottery, and then someone saying, all right, you're the CEO of this company now, you got a whole bunch of money, fucking work it out. You're like, all right, I'm a fucking millionaire now, I can work this out. It's nothing in it, you just got money, no big deal. You haven't worked your way through the fucking, that world. A series of fucking emotional highs, ejaculations, a little buzz. Buzz culture. Can you believe rock bands back in the late 60s, early 70s, probably through the 70s as well, were signed to record labels and they would, for years, when they would put out 2, 3, 4 albums that didn't do any business, but the label kept them on there because they believed in them. Nowadays, anyone can make art and just upload it anywhere. That's the good thing. The bad thing is anyone can make art and just upload it anywhere. Obviously, they're not fucking working the magic like Cockaflopoulos. So when you get something like this, it's out of the ordinary. Zeitgeist. So the big fight is happening today. Build up. Promotion. Hype. Another fucking sexual metaphor. Slow build up, foreplay, weigh-ins, face-off. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck you up. Now I'm gonna fuck you up. I'll see you on the day, cut. Blah, 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 blah. Build up, build up, build up, build up. They walk into the ring. Ding, ding, ding. Boy! The guy Missy begins. Waiting to see who's gonna fucking knock the other cunt out. And only the people in the know, that is other fighters or people who train, the people in that world, only they know how much hard work goes into that. And then to give off all that extra energy for the promotion and yelling and screaming and I'm gonna fucking fuck you up and blah blah blah. And then to get in there and go how many rounds, just fucking round after round like that. And we pay and we watch because we want to see who's going to win. We want to see who's going to win. This person or that person. This team or that team. Or is it my team versus your team? My bloke versus your bloke? Do we need that? Do we need the adversary like that? Do we need the antagonist to better ourselves? That might be a rhetorical question. But you always have those rivals in sport, especially where they push each other to greater heights. You know, without realizing probably a lot of the time. I'm going to fucking show you how much I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to go off here and train like I've never trained before. Huh? Notice that? I'm going to go off and train like I've never trained before. I.e. this other person now has just pushed you, motivated you to transcend something that you've already done before. That transcend the level that you were previously at. Now, is that person driven by negative emotion? Yes, they are. But I think it's taking the negative emotion and making something positive out of it. Being creative with it. So, there's a thought for you. Because the negative emotions we all have, it's that's not a secret. That's nothing, it's not a massive fucking revelation there. That's not a big apocalypse. It's like, what do we do with them? We can project them most of the time. What we do is we project them vicariously through others. Like I said, other sports people, boxers or whatever, footy teams. We go to the ground and we fucking yell, "You fucking goddamn fucking bro!" Oh! And then we go home fucking feeling a bit lighter, a bit more charged up even. Because we got the rush, but we also got out a lot of our negative emotions. So what are we paying our tickets for? What are we paying when you go to see a game? What are you paying for? For the privilege of watching these athletes at their peak sort of run around and chase a ball or whatever? Or are you actually paying for the privilege to be able to fucking go into a stadium with thousands of other people and just fucking get out all your frustrations? People were honest about it. People probably pay money for that even. $50 here, come into this fucking stadium here, here's your seat. You got 2 hours to fucking scream out all your fucking frustrations or whatever. Over here we got some pies and hot dogs as well when you want to take a break. And some beer too, just to get you lubed up a bit. And go home. You'll feel better, trust me. Imagine that today. Imagine going to a full stadium with no one on the ground and just people just fucking yelling their frustrations out at the fucking the pit. I guess they do. That's what they do at Mecca, in a way. What Muslims do in a kind of, in a kind of similar way, where they do that. Is it the Hajj? And there's that fucking, what is it? That monolith? I don't know what it's called. Well, they circle at it and they go, La wahazabah, fucking throw shit at it and go, fucking throw all the stones and shit at the evil spirit. They all get it out. Can you imagine the vibe being at that? Can you imagine the vibe there, but being at that there? Charged to them, I like it. Everyone walking around the same direction, just fucking, yeah, fucking evil spirit. So imagine the MCG filled like that. Not people walking around, but people fucking standing still. They're just fucking like this. Like all the hands I used to see in the ground, in the stadium, in Middle Park, and be watching South Melbourne Hellas. When there was a foul or something, you just look down at the fucking crowd, you see all these hands like that, go, just hands like that, pointing to the scene of the crime. Foul! There's a give and take with that theatrical exchange, and it is theatre, make no mistake. It is theatre. Because we all know, we've all seen fucking sporting events over the last year and a half or whatever without a crowd, and it's fucked it out. It's not the same. It's just people, it's just grown men running around chasing a fucking oval ball. It's not the same. They need the crowd and the crowd needs them. And that's where that exchange happens. The sound of that, of the goal, the mark, the knockout, the last minute fucking jump shot or whatever. Imagine all of those iconic events that you can remember without a crowd there. It's not the same. The achievement doesn't minimize the achievement for the person who, the athlete, who does the thing. Doesn't minimize their achievement and all the years of hard work and struggle or whatever. It's just the theatre of it, the thing that we remember, the thing that goes down in history, without a crowd, without people there to witness it, live, not via fucking Zoom, live, not the same. Because we remember the commentary as well. Yeah? At that time when fucking, I still go back and I watch, at that time when Zambides knocked out Gürkan Özkan. And all the Turkin brothers watching this, just calm down now, be relax. It's a fucking mad knockout now. I remember the commentary. Oh, he's out cold! Özkan's out cold! That's what I remember. When fucking George Foreman knocked out Michael Mora at 45 years of age. 45 of them. The fella was at his fucking peak, and then Ali got him with that rope-a-dope stuff at the Rumble in the Jungle then Zaire. The car was fucking destroyed after that. Not that guy, I shouldn't say the car, but he's a fucking, George Foreman is a, he's a fucking gentleman. That fella, oh, that man, I should say. See, there's a times there where you can't use the C-bomb. It's a bit too casual. That fella was knocked out, got caught completely by surprise, supremely confident, beat up on Ali for 8 rounds, and then just all of a sudden finds himself on the canvas. How the fuck did I lose? Goes into a deep depression, makes a comeback, doesn't really work out for him. Then he has a breakdown after one of his boxing matches in the shower, and kind of surrenders himself to a higher power. In his case, Jesus and Christianity. Becomes a minister, finds his calling in life from that fucking the dark depths of depression, kind of triggered by that loss to Ali, but maybe not caused. Anyway, I'm not a psychologist. Tours America as a preacher and everything else. Then in his early 40s, I think he feels like he's got some unfinished business with regards to boxing. Makes a comeback, fights his way through to a heavyweight title shot. Fights Holyfield, I think he loses, not by much. But somehow, I forget the lineage of it all, the timeline of it, I should say. Finds himself in a heavyweight title fight with Michael Moorer. Knocks him out. And the commentator goes, "It happened! It happened! It happened." The crowd going bananas. Cantona, after Crystal Palace, when he got banned for, what was it, 18 months? 8 months? Fucking a long time. While he was gone, United came second in the league and in the FA Cup. Then he made his comeback. They find themselves in the FA Cup final against Liverpool, 1996. Tas Papadopoulos, Nick Panagiotis, Johnny Varoufakis, George Zachariadis. You're listening. Probably don't, you might want to block your ears. Bad memories for you blokes. For me, it was fucking stunning. 0-0 in the FA Cup final, 96. About 84 minutes into the game, somewhere around there. Corner. David James comes out, gets a fist on it. Doesn't really get it the way he wanted it. Spills out to the outside of the box. One bounce. Cantona finds himself there, takes a step back on that one bounce, hits a volley straight through about 3 or 4 players. Goal. Runs straight to the crowd. He's got a fucking cast or whatever on his forearm for, I don't know, did he get into a punch up or something? I can't remember. And I remember Martin Tyler falls for Cantona. I don't believe it. You just couldn't write this script. Guys, you just couldn't write this script. That's a film term. That's a theater term. It's theater. You just couldn't write this script. He fucked up, got banned, came back, and scores the winning goal against one of Man United's biggest rivals in the FA Cup final. It's theatre. Alright, that's it for me today. Oh, what about the Tool t-shirt? Fucking sick, though. Don't get me started on Tool. We are lucky enough to have witnessed, to be alive during the time of Tool. Because people are going to ask and you think, Grandpa, were you alive during the time of Tool? Yes, I was. Yes, I was, Jared. Did you see them live? I did indeed. What was Danny Carey like as a drummer? He was fucking sick, young man.